okay, if Daenerys is dead now, what's going on? And where's all the snow gone? So, okay, have we had a time jump?
I swore to follow Daenerys Targaryen.
You swore to follow a tyrant.
She freed us from a tyrant. Cersei is gone because of her, and Jon Snow put a knife in her heart. Let the Unsullied give him what he deserves.
Say another word about killing my brother and I'll cut your throat.
Yep.
We've been cutting each other's throats long enough.
Oh, I love her, man.
Jon committed his crime here. His fate is for our king to decide.
We don't have a king or queen.
Choose one.
Make your choice then.
What? We'll just decide the new king. I mean, Gendry's there. He's Robert's bastard. He's not a bastard anymore.
There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story. Nothing can stop it. And who has a better story than Bran the Broken?
What?
The boy who fell from a high tower and lived. He knew he'd never walk again, so he learned to fly. He crossed beyond the wall, a crippled boy, and became the three-eyed raven. He is our memory, the keeper of all our stories. The wars, weddings, births, massacres, famines, our past. That is the wheel our queen wanted to break.
What the fuck?
Will you wear the crown? Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
Why do you think I came all this way?
Get the fuck out of here.
The Brandon of House Stark. I say aye.
No, what the fuck?
Tens of thousands of Northmen fell in the Great War, defending all of Westeros. And those who survived have seen too much and fought too hard ever to kneel again. The North will remain an independent kingdom, as it was for thousands of years.
Wow, okay. And just like that, yeah? What's stopping like anyone else saying, we're gonna be completely independent too? See you later, we out of here.
All hail Bran the Broken.
Fuck,
First
man.
of his name, King of the Andals and the First Men. Lord of the Six Kingdoms. And Protector of the Realm.
The fuck?
Choose Sir Davos. Choose anyone else.
I choose you.
You cannot.
Yes, I can. I'm king.
This man is a criminal. He deserves justice.
He just got it. He's made many terrible mistakes. He's going to spend the rest of his life fixing them.
Wow.
It is not enough.
Wow. Grey Worm has got such a fucking hard on for fucking revenge, hasn't he? Then again, he can't, can he? Wow.
King has chosen to send you to the Night's Watch.
What?
There's still Night's Watch.
Exactly.
What I did.
He got manipulated by Bran. Bran told him, who his real father is and his mother and everything, just to manipulate him so that he would kill Daenerys so that he could come and take the... Bran set everything up because Bran knew that he was going to sit on the throne. There's no throne there anywhere. Like, he's got his own, hasn't he? I'm trying to find, like, a sense of humour in it because this is like, what the fuck? Bran. Like, I did hear that, like, a lot of people who had heard, like, rumours about the show and leaks were pissed off about the ending. I can understand it. Bran So what about Jon? What about Jon's whole like family storyline and everything? What? That was nothing more than just a plot device.
The North is free, thanks to you.
But they lost their king.
Ned Stark's daughter will speak for them. She's the best they could ask for.
So she's gonna be queen, yeah? Queen of the North.
You can come see me, you know, at Castle Black.
I can't.
You think anyone will dare tell you women aren't allowed?
I'm not going back north. What's west of Westeros?
I don't know.
No one knows. It's where all the maps stop.
So what? She's gonna go exploring west. She's gonna do a Ragnar. There's no lands to the west.
You have your needle?
Right here.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me.
You were exactly where you were supposed to be.
Yep. Because you was just a little fucking chess piece. And knowing that now, like, Bran just looks so smug to me now. Wow. Yeah. It's a bit fucked that she's the one who's doing it because he kind of shit on her. But at the same time, it's right that it is her that is telling his story. He's queen. Fuck. Shit, man.
Serve at your pleasure, King Bran the Broken, ruler of the Six Kingdoms and protector of the realm. Long may he reign.
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 That will improve.
I'm sure it will.
Fucking hell, man. I still can't get over it. I really can't.
The Master of Coin looks forward to helping the Master of Ships, but first he has to ensure we're not wasting coin, or soon there won't be no more coin. Anymore. You're Master of Grammar now, too. Oh, speaking of builders, all the best brothels burned down. The Master of Coin is willing to fund reconstruction.
The Archmaester is less than enthusiastic about the salutary effects of brothels.
Well, I imagine he isn't using them properly.
With it
I
panning
think
back,
we can all agree that ships
we're leaving
take
it now, right?
precedence over brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous
Definitely them
statement.
talking.
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
Last time we're going to be in Westeros now, right? In like a weird way, I'm glad that he's gone back north because that's where he belongs, really. Is that Tormund? And that's it. Oh. I thought they were going to literally end it like that. This is very cool. Queen in fucking Queen in the North, right? And fucking Arya Lothbrok here, heading west. Oh my god, really? About fucking time, man. Oof. The wolf, like... I'm happy for her, man. After everything she's gone through. And Arya just doing her thing. It's a bit like the fucking Night King, innit? And his fucking White Walkers are walking in, and now they're walking out. Honestly, it's not the ending that I was expecting. It's not the ending that I actually really like. But it's an ending to the story. It is what it is. I know people are trying to get like petitions going to redo the season. It's not going to happen. Have they rushed it? Yes. Could they have done a better job? Yes. And I think if my mum was still alive, she would probably say the exact same fucking thing. Oh, man. Okay, right. Bran Stark being king. Talk about being out of fucking left field. Like, I get it. It makes more sense. Like they've had problems with kings and queens and just fucking threats to the fucking realm all the time. It makes sense to kind of pick the person who's going to lead. Pick the king or queen. It makes sense. But Bran, I actually thought he was going to say no and say like somebody else. But the fact that he can see the future and he lives in the past and he always knew what was going to happen. You know, the same way he gave Arya the fucking dagger because she used that to kill the Night King. Bran knew, and it was at that point that he gave it to her, was at the same point that she, like, he knew. If you look at it from the standpoint that Bran has knew the whole entire time that he was going to end up being king. Well, okay, no. When it comes to, like, knowing the future, like, you need to make sure certain key things happen. Because if one thing changes, that can change the overall future of the story, right? So Bran made sure that this happened, that happened. Giving Arya the dagger, telling Jon about his mom and his dad and his true, like, fucking claim to the throne and everything. Bran knew. Bran was just moving the chess pieces into play. So Bran knew that Daenerys was going to go to King's Landing and burn the shit down. And he did nothing to stop it. And he's now in charge. Either these are just like complete plot holes in the fucking writing, or I don't know. But Bran, like, what the fuck? Jon's gone back to the wall. He's now back in the Night's Watch. What the fuck? Like, there is even still a Night's Watch. As far as, like, Daenerys, like, I knew she wasn't going to survive. I knew that there was no way she was going to sit on the throne. Because if that was going to be it, on the intro credits, they would have showed, like, the throne come up, and it would have had the Targaryen symbol over the throne. But they didn't. It was just left empty. Meaning that the throne is still left empty. Like, hey, she might have won the battle in Westeros, but she's not on the throne yet. So what the fuck, man? I was expecting that. I really was. I knew she was going to die. There was no way she was going to be able to, like, sit on the throne and... Unless they had, like, the complete happy ending. Where she realised that she'd done wrong and her and Jon got married. And so I knew she was going to die. I knew she was going to die. But I seriously, I said it last week, I literally thought Arya would be the one to do it. Because of her being in Westeros at that moment. Like, it's like she travelled all the way there to get this close to Cersei, only to get told to go home. And the Hound gave her, like, a real beautiful moment, but he gave her just, like, a little bit of advice about revenge and everything. Look at me. But it's like, he could have had that conversation with her anywhere on the journey. And we know, like, people, they kind of, like, they teleport now in this show instead of travelling. But there was some reason why she was in, like, there was some reason why she was in Westeros. So she went all the way there, and then as she tried to escape, she's seeing all the destruction and devastation around her, and, like, okay, this motherfucker needs to be took out. I seriously thought she was going to do it. I thought there's no way Jon's going to do it because Jon's too loyal. But I guess looking back on it, like his conversation with Tyrion, the whole thing about bringing up Jon's sisters and like, do you think like she's just going to stop there? Because it sounds like she's just getting started. Just because she's took Westeros doesn't mean that she's finished. And Grey Worm just fucking killing people. Like, I don't like that, man. That's some... You don't kill people who have surrendered. If you're in a time of war, then you're in a time of war. But if they surrender, you don't... Like, there's rules. Say what you want about this season. About it being rushed and everything. At the end of the day, man, now that we've seen the end, whether you like the ending or you agree with it or not, if you look at the show in a whole... Perhaps one of the greatest TV shows of all time. Watching it every single week on the edge of your seat, waiting to see what happens next. Every time episode 9 comes along, your hearts keep stopping because you don't know who's going to die next. I'm not going to lie, I am actually going to miss it. Like, of course, you can always just go back and rewatch it, like whenever you want, on Blu-ray and whatnot. But it's never the same as that first time you watch that brand new episode. It's never the same, man. Like, yeah, you might notice more details on, like, the second time you watch it. Because, like, it happens to me, like, I watch it, I film my reaction, and then when I'm editing, that's, like, my second time watching the episode. And I notice bits of dialogue that I missed as I was, like, filming. I noticed, like, little things that for some reason I just kind of overlooked as I was filming my reaction, you know what I mean? And then by the time I've finished editing and I've proof-watched the video and I've uploaded it, I don't ever want to see that episode ever again. It's like each bit of scene and every bit of dialogue is engraved in my head. But then like a couple of months later, it's like, it's nice, it's kind of refreshing to like rewatch it. But like I said, we can always go back and watch it, but it's never going to be the same, man. Like, I know that they have planned like some kind of like spin-off show, like a prequel or something. I literally know nothing about it, so I can't really comment on it. So I don't know like how far back they're going or what, but that could be really interesting. But then at the same time, like if they have like young Ned Stark in it, or like a young Robert Baratheon, like you know that they're not going to die. So it kind of takes the fucking excitement out of the show, like knowing that these guys are going to have permanent plot armor on the whole entire time because we know where they end up. But yeah, man, I wouldn't mind a Game of Thrones Arya Lothbrok spin-off. Because if she's going to sail west, is there more land to the west? I wouldn't mind like checking that out, man. That needs to happen. Seriously. Arya like traveling west, probably coming across some new land. I'm so glad Tyrion survived everything and he's like still going strong.
Still going strong.
I'm thinking about that comic relief thing. Oh man. Sansa is Queen of the North now. And like I said, like, I think she kind of deserves it. Like her character has gone through a lot. I've always rooted for Sansa, I really have. Like, I think in like the very first few seasons, I got so like big brother protective over her character. It was silly. Everything she went through with fucking Joffrey and then fucking Ramsay and just everything, just to see her being Queen of the North and everything, like okay, right. Just very quick, like, didn't she say to Bran when everyone was saying I, and it came to her and she turned to Bran and she was all like that. She said that the people in the North have done like the fought way too much. They've seen way too much and they don't want to like bend the knee. They don't want to kneel to anyone again. They want to stay independent and everything. They don't want to kneel to anyone again. But yet they were just kneeling to her, like. Or is that like another bit of bad writing, like when I've seen the interview where like the writers was talking about the other episode where Daenerys was flying on her dragons and the fleet came round and she didn't see the Iron Fleet come through and they killed the other dragon. They said about how like she forgot about the Iron Fleet, but yet one of the scenes previous they were talking about it, like. Like the writers don't know what they're fucking writing sometimes, man. Oh, I just can't believe it's over, man. That's it. It's done. I think I'm going to wrap this up. I've been sat here now for way too long. And guaranteed, knowing my luck, as soon as I turn off the camera and I start editing and everything, there'll be like 101 other things coming to my mind that I want to talk about. So I might do like a follow-up video like after it's kind of settled in and everything. Okay, very quick. I have talked about this in the past, but I haven't really got around to doing it yet. But the Game of Thrones rewatch with my friend Steve, who has never seen it before. We actually filmed 2 episodes. We filmed 2. We actually did it a few weeks ago, but like the plan was for episode 1 and 2 to go up. I think it would have been around like episode 3 of season 8. But like we're on episode 6 now, so it was a few weeks ago. I haven't continued it because like 1, it's the first time he's ever been on camera doing this type of thing. So like that first episode, man, he was so nervous and he was making silly comments every 5 seconds. And because he weren't used to filming and everything, he was saying it so low that the mic didn't really pick it up. And like I don't know, like I think I need to edit them. And I need to see what I can kind of salvage. What I might do, I might put episode 1 and 2 into one video. Because by the end of episode 2, like, he was like... he was really starting to get into it. But it's just that first episode, he was making a few silly comments. He thought it would be like a show that we have here in the UK called Gogglebox. Where I, like... Plus, I've showed him my reactions. Like, he knows I like edit. So in his head, he thought... He could just make the odd stupid comment and like nervous like energy and get it out and stuff. And I can edit all of that out. And it weren't until the end of like the first episode I said like, I do full lengths, you know, like people are going to sit and watch the whole episode with me. And he was all like, oh, no. I was like, yeah, like, you got to quit with like the silly comments, man. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I need to sit down and edit them and see. I might stick episode 1 and 2 together as like one video and then move on to episode 3 as like individual videos. And as far as the full lengths, I could set them up. But like I said, like there's times he was speaking so low, you can't really hear what he was saying anyway. So I don't know. But I just want you to know I have started filming with him. And now that we've finished with season 8, I've got time free now to edit those as well. So basically just keep an eye on my channel in the next few weeks. I want to get him round more. I want to film some more episodes and basically get in front a little bit because of Patreon as well and everything. But just bear with me. In a couple of weeks, it's going to be going. Actually, here's like a little preview. It's a little clip of say episode 2 of a scene from episode 2.
Only a butcher's boy. That was my lady's sister you were hitting. Do you know that?
Stop it! Arya, stay out of this.
No,
I won't
don't.
hurt much.
Oh, not sure I like him. Little boy with the blonde hair.
Joffrey.
Ooh. Well done, you.
Stop it! Stop it! Both of you! You're spoiling it! You're spoiling everything! I'll gut you, you little cunt!
Oh!
Amelia!
No, don't. Let him fucking savage him. Gut him, love. Gut him.
No.
No, gut him.
Please don't.
Arya, leave him alone!
No. Prick.
Yep.
No.
Stay here. I'll go back to the inn and bring help.
Then go! Don't touch me.
I wouldn't touch you with a barge pole. So don't love.
so
Don't love.
So you don't like Joffrey then, yeah?
No. I love the doggies. They've grown up. Oh, look at them now.
They'll kill you.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to wrap this up, get this up for you guys as soon as I can. The end of Game of Thrones, man. It's been one hell of a ride. It really, really has. Very quick, I just want to like give a salute to all the cast, the crew, everybody. I know Emilia Clarke personally went through a lot with the show. Stuff that's only recently kind of came out. I have the utmost respect for her as an actress. Peter Dinklage as well. Knocked it out the fucking park, man. Absolutely amazing. Like, everybody just... Yeah, I love this fucking show. Hell yeah, man. Give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRioN. And I'll catch you in the next one, man.